Hi, my friends. So, we're going to start to talk a lot more about plants and about flowers. And we're going to talk about what they need to grow, what they start out as, and what they turn into be when they're done growing. So, I thought since we're stuck at home and we can't do this in our classroom, what better way to learn about plants and growing than to have your very own little greenhouse at your house? Pretty cool, huh? So, you're going to be receiving in the mail another envelope from me. And when you get that envelope, you need to open it up and take everything outside. In this envelope, everything you need for your greenhouse is going to be in there, okay? So, the first thing that you need to look for is this purple flower. Written on the purple flower will be the directions for you to set up your greenhouse, okay? Also, inside your envelope, you will have a folded up piece of paper in a rectangle, a baggie with some beans in it, and two folded up long rectangular paper towels. Okay? So, the first thing for you to do after taking all of your contents out of your envelope, you need to open up your paper and you will see this. This says Miss Katie's Greenhouse, planted on, and I'm doing it today, and today's date is April 7th, 2020. So I put my name on here. Yours will have a blank line, so you need to write your name in your very best handwriting, friends. And then on the day that you plant it, on here it says planted on, you're going to write the date. So I'm doing it today, so that's why I put April 7th. And then you get to decorate it. I started to color in these watering cans. I'm going to color, there's a carrot on there, so I'm going to take out my orange and I'm going to color this carrot over here orange, and I'm going to do my very best coloring, trying to stay inside the lines. There's my orange carrot. And if I want, I can color the top of the carrot green because it has some greenery on the top. I'm just going to color that in. If I wanted to color the whole greenhouse, I could color in the background over here, but I'm just going to leave it like this for now. You can design this however you want to. It's yours. The next steps, if you look up here in the corners, it says cut this off. So very carefully, I am going to take some scissors and I am going to cut on this line. So I'm going to cut one side. See how that one side's off? And now I'm going to cut the other side. There. So now it looks kind of like a house with a roof. So there's one more step for cutting. This big box needs to be cut out. If you need help cutting this out, I'm sure you could ask mom or dad or Grammy or Grampy or maybe even a big sister or a big brother to help you cut this. I'm going to cut all the way around. It's a big square, so I'm going to carefully cut this out. This is going to be where you watch your beans grow. It's kind of like a window for you to see the changes. There we go. So your greenhouse should look something like this. I cut the tops off and I cut this so I can look through it. Okay. Once this is done, we're going to put this aside. The next step on the directions, if I'm going to read my purple flower, it says wet paper towel. So I would take my two rectangular pieces of paper towel and I would dip them in water so they're nice and wet. Okay. Step 3 says cover the beans inside the paper towel. I'm going to have to open my bag. I gave you, let's count our beans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 beans, okay? You're then going to open up your paper towels and you're going to put them in it while it's wet. See how they are covered? You can't see them very good. You're going to do that to all of your beans. Step 4 says, cover the beans in the paper towel and then put them in the bag. So I might even want to fold it into a square and then gonna stick it in the bag. And I would do that for both of my paper towels. This is only one. And I want to make sure that the bean, oh look, this one's popping out. I want to make sure it stays inside the baggie. Then I need to close the baggie up. So I'm going to seal it. Listen. You hear it snapping. That shows me it is sealed. Okay. Then after it's closed, we're going to connect it to the greenhouse. Okay. So this is where I'm going to take my greenhouse and my baggie and I'm going to connect it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to hang it so I can see it in the window. I'm going to lay it down and I'm going to use some tape and I'm just going to tape it together. This way it will hang as one thing. Okay. There is my paper towel and my baggie is connected to it. Okay. So after I connect my greenhouse paper to my baggie that has my wet paper towel and my beans, it is then time to hang this in a sunny window. It's very important for seeds to grow. They need water and sunlight. So they hit the water from the paper towel, and they're going to get the sunlight by hanging it in a sunny window. So at first, we're not going to see a whole lot of growth, but I will come back in a couple days and show you if anything has sprouted and started to pop up out of my paper towel from my little tiny bean. Okay, so your job is to look and keep waiting for the mail because I'm going to send them out so you can have your envelope. And when your envelope arrives, put your greenhouse together and hang it in a window and wait and watch and see what happens. I'll check in with you guys in a few days, okay? See you later. Bye.